Well, I guess this is part two of the video that I was making on suicide. So I apologize. I'm still going to download the first one. Apparently, this tablet only allows me to jabber on for so long. So um, hopefully, when you see the first video, and I'm going to upload this one. Now, unfortunately, this thing takes 3 hours to upload a video. So if you see the first one and it cuts off, I hope that maybe you subscribe to this channel so you can see this one, because I wasn't finished with my thoughts and stuff. So um, you know, find help, find other people to surround yourself with. There's a lot of groups out there, that I know people tell you all the time, but um, how you deal with your losses, there are tools out there, but you have to deal with them the way you know how. But like I said, I will say it over and over again. That young child out there, or no matter your age, they did not leave this earth because they didn't love you. Because I tell you, as much love as I had for my daughter is beyond this world, and now I have my wife, who I love dearly, and my son Jackson, who I love dearly. But at that time we weren't married and dating, so I put something around my neck and hung myself, and I was found. Thank God I was found in time, but I was brought back. I can only imagine. I know the pain that I put my daughter through, and she's strong enough to forgive me. But did I do that because I didn't love her enough? Is she freaking crazy? No. And I don't even remember doing it. So that's the part that pisses me off, is not knowing, losing that part of my memory. Some people say, "Oh, he's full of crap. It's an excuse." No, it's medically, that part of my brain died off, and I do suffer short-term memory, loss too from it. So but don't ever think it's because your parent, your friend, your loved one, boyfriend, fiance, wife, husband did it because they didn't love you. You know, some people do it because they love so much and they feel like a failure, and so they take their life. So I just encourage people to reach out to, there's I'm sure there's Facebook groups on suicide. You know, just basically, like AA. There's tons and tons and tons of people out there that are willing to help. But my suggestion is not, talk to a psychiatrist who's never dealt with it, but he learned all this stuff from going to college. You need to get with people that have experienced it so they can help hold you up, and they can explain to you basically what I'm explaining to you. You know, but you have to. You can't blame yourself. You have to go on with your life. You have to celebrate the time that you did have with your loved one. And if you have any questions or comments, please, like they say, I see people say, comment below and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to, that'd be great. If not, if you're not dealing with suicide, but somebody is, please pass on this video. It might help somebody, but I can't stress it enough. The loss of a loved one is hard enough, and suicide, to me, just makes it that much harder. And I'll continue to do videos about the loss of suicide and how alcoholism affected my family, because my uncles were alcoholics. My mom was an alcoholic. I'm an alcoholic. Sometimes you don't make that decision to take your life when you're completely sober. But anyways, don't beat yourself up over it. Be strong, hang in there, and don't feel silly, don't feel stupid when you go to reach for the phone to call your loved one and it hits you like a ton of bricks that they're no longer here. They're here. They're just in a better place. But their physical body's not here. So just remember them and, think of the good times and, there'll be a time when you can think of the good times and not cry and, so all I say is just be strong, hang in there, and surround yourself with people that have experienced what you have. So that's just a itsy bitsy tiny bit of my story, which I'll get into more detail about it, more of my mom and the past and, certain things that triggered her to step those bounds. And, it was a cry for help, and that call wasn't followed through, and she's no longer here today. So anyways, thank you all very much, and thank you for watching my videos in the past. And this, like I said, this will be a follow-up to the one that I just got cut off with. I'm not YouTube savvy. I'm still learning as I go. But I just feel that some of my stories can help somebody out there. You all have a great day. Stay safe.